What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720. I'm here with a special guest. He ain't a special guest. He's an old guest. Yeah, shout yourself out, man.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Crap Gamer here. How you doing? Rack 'em.
Rack 'em.
Rack 'em.
Listen, now, oh, man. Hey, Crap, man. Hey, Crap. Hold up, Crap. What the fuck Sony getting into now? What's going on with Sony, man?
Okay, now I wanna give a special thanks to Alabama Leprechaun, Galactic Bear on Twitter. He's the one that pointed this out. And Sony is going into the real estate business. And
hey, yo, hey, wait, listen. Hold on, I did a video, man. I told y'all, man, listen, I'm not claiming to be a psych. I told y'all Sony sold my home, man. I'm gonna leave the link down below. They sold my house from me trolling and shit. But yeah, man, what's going on with Sony now?
Okay, so they're looking to start a new real estate business, and probably for low income housing. And the natural thought that I had was that when they lay off all their developers and workers, they'll have a low income house to move into. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
it was a natural next step.
Hey, yo, wait, Sony's getting into HUD? Oh my God. Wait, hold up, yo.
Not only that, but they announced this, and their stock drops like 3 points.
Yo, this was
right away.
This is crazy. Hold up, man. I know the audience say I'm back and swallowing dick pills. Hold on, man. I take my vitamins, but yo, this is crazy. Hold up, let me hit my home. By the way, I make a great cup of coffee. Hold on. Listen, wait. So they closing movie studios, right?
Yeah.
Being sued by American Idol, because they, from different artists. I'm sorry, Kelly Clarkson, Trey Aikman, all these people are suing. All these high-profile artists are suing Sony over unpaid royalties. Okay, now they have. So I think what did it for them, they sold all their offices, all their business. Damn, that was a quick flip. So you know what? Let's get into low-income housing. So. That's which is crazy as hell though. Like, this is a technology company. What the fuck are they going to be like? What the fuck?
Well, you got to look at how bad their electronic departments are doing. I mean, they bet heavily on 3D TV and 3D gaming, and that kind of flopped really bad.
4K too. I mean, even though I'm going to buy me a 4K TV probably this week or next week, but I don't think that took off the way they thought it was going to take off too.
Well, the main thing is because people are already developing an 8K TV. So it's like 4K might be the stopgap to that. And it's like there's always going to be the next thing. And where Sony back in the day used to be ahead of the curve where it came to technology, and now they're behind the curve. I mean, you look at the PlayStation 4 off-the-shelf parts, whereas before they were inventing using custom parts and things like that. And now it's off-the-shelf, cheapo, depot parts. You know what I'm saying?
So, crap is crazy as hell that you said that because, bro, on Twitter, shout out to my man too, Deadshot. He sent me this article, bro. And I'm gonna go to my Twitter right. He sent me this article that, from what I'm reading here, according to Dolby Digital, Microsoft's gonna be the only company or only console that really have 4K content.
They're doing. They're gonna be doing. The Xbox One is capable of 3D gaming and 4K, both native and upscaled. So. They're the ones that are, and it came with a 4K rated cable right out of the box.
Yeah.
So you knew that something was up, and their upscaler is a lot more powerful than people give credit for.
Yeah, they handled 2.0.
Yeah.
That motherfucker slick as geek shit. Yeah, but I was actually I'm gonna go back through my tweets. I'm new to this Twitter shit, and I'm gonna find I have the actual thing from Dolby Digital. I have the actual thing from Dolby Digital. And they're going to be the only console. From what I'm hearing, the PS4 can't do it. You know what I mean? They was kind of mum about. They was kind of quiet on the situation. You know what I mean? I don't know how big the 4K gaming thing is going to be, but like I said, I'd rather to have it and not need it, than need it and not have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but damn,
it's a good option.
Yeah, Sony's getting the most. Yeah, I'm looking here at their stocks. They stocks dropped, man. I'm looking at this shit right here in Bloomberg, man. It's crazy. This is who that showstopper?
Yeah, this is me, man.
Oh man, we ain't tell me, man. Sony getting the low income housing.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, that's funny. I read that a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to tease them, man. I was say I was saying, man, y'all trying to get a poor man's meal.
Yeah, and what happened was, man, they sold all those fucking buildings, and so they made a quick flip. And they said, oh, we might be on to something here. And all those people they laid off, you know what I mean? They can now they got somewhere to live, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. All those laid off workers now have like low income housing.
But what if they flip the script and put all these low income houses and all? What if they put like Sony electronics all through microwaves and blenders and shit right there?
Yeah,
maybe
that's smart.
Maybe that's the only way they can get their shit to sell, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck though, but I know they stocks dropped though. Like, goddamn, these motherfuckers falling on their sword. Imagine you got to pay your rent to motherfucking Sony.
But it was a guy that was sitting here saying, I think it was Lebowski.
Oh,
he was sitting here talking about where he was trying to get the Sony products in the house.
No, yeah. It was Lebowski, shout out to Black Lebowski, mermaid faggot.
He said too expensive, man.
Yeah.
You know,
his friend was a contractor, and he was building some condos or something, and he was trying to get a deal on on TVs, you know, like in bulk to buy a few flat screens or whatever fuck to install inside the units. And I guess he had to go with Samsung. Sony couldn't come down on the price and shit. You know what I mean? This is crazy as hell though. This is bananas, man.
If you look at how far they've fallen as a company just in the last like 15 years, it's crazy. They were the epitome of a high tech, you know, cutting edge company with electronics. And now they've just fallen by the wayside using cheap parts. It's like they're ripping off ideas. Like they wait for other companies to come out with these ideas, and then they kind of patchwork together their own version and put it out the door and say, "Here you go." And then the idiots go out there and buy it. You know?
No, just the ponies. Everybody, that's what they fucked up now. Ain't nobody buying Sony shit, man. Just the fucking ponies. Man. Anyway, they fucked up though. This is. Like, end of the day, you know, do I want Sony to go away? Competition is good for anybody. I just think it's funny as hell. I just think it's hilarious.
I say the same thing. People think I hate them or want them to go bankrupt. That's not the case, because Sony doing good makes Microsoft want to go out and do good. You know what I mean? So that you need that. I just think that it is kind of funny, the desperate turns. And what's even funnier than the desperate turns Sony makes is the desperation and the idiocy of their fans that sit there and act like nothing's wrong. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, all these people leaving Naughty Dog, Uncharted will be fine. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The bottom line is, when you have your people that made the past games great leave, then you're gonna get into these situations where the games aren't gonna be as good. Everything that comes up goes down eventually. So.
Yeah, it's like I said. They the fuck is that? It's Showstopper.
Yeah.
I think that's your mic. You got a lot of feedback. Mute your mic. You got a lot of feedback.
What's that?
You got a lot of feedback when you're in. Mute your mic. Yeah. Like I said, I think it's funny as hell. These internet motherfucking warriors was fucking ragging on Microsoft. I think they supposed to not announce a $6 billion loss, gain today, Microsoft or some shit, what they made in this quarter or some shit. They posted.
I believe they're supposed to do their investors calls between $6 and $7 billion
profit.
Yeah, profit, 6 to 7 billion profit over the last quarter. So that's
the last quarter. Now here it is. You take Sony, right? This real shit. Now, again, like I said, one thing about me: men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Sony had upwards of $135 billion, between 135 and 133. You know, that's what they had in the bank. But 9 years ago, this company has not turned a profit in 9 years. So they went from 133 billion. I say 135. Fuck it. $135 billion to less than $16 billion in 9 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. And people get caught up in the sales aspect. Oh, well, they've sold 7 million PS4s, and yet then you got to remind people at a loss.
Yeah, at a loss. But here's the thing. Again, which is trending, like we said last week on the podcast, Sony sold 7 million, and again, a one stop for gaming is shipped. Also, it's not sold. They have no way to tell what someone has in their house inside a mom and pop store. Stop it. When they leave, when Microsoft and Sony, when those consoles leave their warehouse, they count them as sold. That's the way it is, where it has always been. There's no way to tell what someone has inside their house. It doesn't work like that. Now, again, I'm sorry. I had to say that because One Stop for Gaming, he did a video on this. I'll link it at the bottom if I'm generous enough, that peasant. But anyway, again, like I said, Microsoft was only out in 13 regions, right? 13, just 13. That's it. 13. Sony's out in fucking 74 fucking countries. You don't think Microsoft can sell? You don't think Microsoft can sell fucking 2 million consoles in fucking 60 fucking countries?
I think they can, and I think they've got actually a good shot at doing okay in Japan. Did you hear about their lineup, man? It's like Sunset Overdrive, Dead Rising 3. There's going to be those Japanese exclusives, Forza 5. They have like a really stellar lineup. That's
Crimson Dragon.
Yeah, it's like a really good lineup.
Killer Instinct. Yeah, like I said, I think I don't. Like I said, do I think it'd probably beat the Wii U or something? But I think it may do better than the 360 did. Yeah. And to be honest with you, believe it or not, though, they don't talk about Microsoft has a little cult following in Japan. Whether how small it may be, but they do. And especially now, like I said, the console is reaching free, so it's a lot of Microsoft diehard fans can just import. Like prime example, my cousin, he's in the military. He's stationed in Japan. He's an Xbox dude only, and I would have to send them motherfucking games and shit. You know what I mean? Now, like I said, he can log on and get his own shit. Like I said, shit is reaching free. But like I said, I think the Xbox One will do better, and I think it's because, like I said, Japan is all about that little camera shit. And the Kinect shit's on the PSI toy.
Yeah. Dude, I posted this video that the Big Kahuna made, right? Mm-hmm. And it was so good. He has both, and he was showing off both and how they work and the edit software and the voice controls. And it was such a good video. I asked him, I was like, hey, can I grab that and upload it on my channel so more people can see it? And he's like, yeah. And it's already like 1,500 views or whatever, and people are like, wow, man, the PlayStation Eye camera sucks balls. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, not only does it suck balls, but you can't do any of the stuff in the background like you can the Xbox One. You know what I mean? It's like totally like shows off the ineptness of the PlayStation 4 as anything other than playing the one game you're playing, and that's it. You know what I mean? Whereas Xbox One, man, you could do tons of things at the same time, and that's what makes it so much better, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Not especially in today's day and age where we all have like ADD sort of, where we're always wanting to do multiple things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm playing through a game, a lot of times I want to go check my Twitter or something or YouTube or whatever, and I can just snap that shit on my Xbox, and that way I don't have to, run around like a chicken with my head cut off. You can all do it with the one machine, and that's what I like. Yeah. And people get so caught up with that other bullshit and resolution and all this shit that doesn't matter, and it just, they forget about, they're not taking into account how good it actually is. The Xbox One is a good machine, and I'm not saying the PlayStation 4 isn't, but for me, the Xbox One was more where I wanted to go for this generation. The PlayStation 4 was just more like a PlayStation 3, good graphics, but it's going to be that pain in the ass and not do as many things on the side that the Xbox can do. Plus, as an online gamer, obviously,
Xbox Live is the way to go. Yeah, me was saying a lot of the reason. Like I said, I do have I just said just behind the scenes. You know what I mean? A lot of things we talk about behind you guys are not privy to. But I said for a guy, not even some fanboy shit, that owns both, and just comparing it to, like, I'm just being real. The Xbox One to me is much better. You know what I mean? Like multitasking. Features. Shit. Skype. We stay on Skype. Skype wars around here, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Showstopper, War, everybody hops on Skype all the time, you know what I mean?
Skype wars around here. The fact that I could be on Skype and play my game and, all like, and then we got this straight to YouTube, like the Upload Studio and all that. It's got OneDrive. Like, to me, it's a no-brainer, especially if you're a YouTube content provider. It's a fucking no-brainer, you know what I mean?
Dude, this is what I said, all right? Like, I've been playing through Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, right? Mm-hmm. And, I'm going to review it for the Xbox One. I did it for 360 last year, but I'm just going to do it for Xbox One. But anyway, I've been doing little clips as I've been playing through it, kind of as a journey to go through what I go through. And I've been uploading little 30-second, 1-minute clips on my YouTube, and these are getting, over 1,000 views. And people are like, well, why do you do that? And I'm like, well, I can get over 1,000 clicks, and, I get paid for that. You know what I'm saying? And I can go directly. I don't have to fuck with anything. I don't got to mess with a capture card. I don't got to worry about anything. I just, boom, click the shit. Couple seconds later, it uploads up to YouTube, and it's good to go, and people are watching that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's awesome for me. And then we know Sony's going to copy the Upload Studio a bit, but you have to use a flash drive. You know what I mean? That seems like it's a pain in the ass. Yeah.
You know what the thing that they don't realize is that this have 3 operating systems in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that gets way overlooked sometimes, you know, and you can seamlessly go through each one of them without any problem.
No
That's one of the
hiccups.
things I love about it, man. You can be on Netflix, and then you're back into Netflix, and you're still right in the game you were playing when you went into Netflix. You know what I mean?
World is born, right?
Yeah, that's really cool to me. I like that. You know, those are the things I was looking for this generation.
Yeah.
You know, I know some people were just like graphics, but for me, I was like, hey, I want more than just graphics.
But the Xbox has great graphics, though.
Yeah, it does. That's what I'm saying. People make this out to be like it's a fucking Atari or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's 8 cores, 8 gigs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And with just that, all I got to say is right now with DirectX 11, the Xbox One is only using 1 core. And when DirectX 12 come out, they will be utilizing all 8 cores. All 8. You know what I mean? Right now, I read the article from developer. They're saying right now, he said, let's think about how good the Xbox right now is. With DirectX 11, they're only able to access 1 core. He says when DirectX come out, they're going to be able to split the workload between 8 cores evenly. Like, it's going to be fucking amazing. I can't fucking wait! Can't wait. That's my plug for the day. Wait! I can't fucking wait, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. But yeah, but that's what I said. We're gonna sign out, man. Sony's they're landlords now. They get into real estate, and then we just had to get that to you fresh here, man. You know, a lot of these pro Sony websites, even pro Sony websites, a lot of pro Sony YouTube here, guys here on YouTube and shit. They're not gonna talk about Sony looking to become landlords and shit, man. They're gonna talk about that. It is what it is, man. Get and shout yourself out. Send your outro out, crap.
Hey, yo, this is D Crap Gamer, man. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks to everybody for, keeping it real with Zaire and myself and Showstopper and John Doe and all the guys that are out there, working hard to make sure that, people don't buy into all the Xbox FUD and hate all the time. You know what I mean? So I appreciate all the support, man. Rack 'em.
It's your boy Next Gen 720. No, Black Gen 720. The homeless gamer. Damn, Sony's my landlord, man. You imagine how freaky that would be. You gotta fucking write a check to Sony to pay your rent. Like, what the fuck? I'm just saying, that's some creepy shit.
The worst part is Sony is counting on those rent checks to pay their bills. Yeah, they're like
they counting on your rent check to pay their rent.
Exactly. That's how it works.
Oh man, my God, it is what it is, man. It's your boy Next Gen. We out of here, man. Bang bang. Yo, Sony fucked up, yo.